Alright, I figured I'd do a bit of an update on the Oldsmobile. It's been quite a while since I've done a video on it, and I figured I'd do an update. I've technically been daily driving this for about a year now, and, you know, there comes a lot of things that'll happen in daily driving a 30-year-old car. So, let's go over everything. We're currently at 122,000 something miles now, and for the miles and everything, it's a pretty nice looking old car. I've replaced a few things on it. I replaced the alternator, some pulleys and crap like that. The AC pump's been replaced because it went out and all that. Yeah, and I put these hubcaps on it from a junkyard Buick. I figured these kind of suit the car better than what I had on it originally. I still gotta find a fender. I have a bumper, even though this one really isn't that bad of shape. It has this spot in the bottom broke off, but it's not too bad. Like I said, I replaced all the hubcaps with these wire ones. I think they suit the car better. I think I'm repeating myself. As for the interior, I've had to fix the door panel because good luck finding a tan door panel for a 98 Oldsmobile. The inside's pretty clean. It's got all the buttons and crap. And I did add that Broham badge. The old school leaf air freshener. I did replace this because the original one was broken, and yeah, I got tired of this thing. It would fall down because this clip was broke off on the original one. So I took this out of the Buick. It doesn't really match, but it works, I guess. It's more functional than anything. It would have had a mirror like this one has. The lights, auto dimming mirror, steering wheel control buttons that always fall off because Oldsmobile. Actually, technically GM. I'll take a look under the hood. Like I said, I replaced the alternator, the AC pump down there, a newer battery because the other one was from 2014. Replaced that vacuum hose. The gas line back there was replaced. What else have I done? I put a new tensioner pulley there, I think. Yeah, that's a tensioner pulley. The water pump's fairly new. The alternator's not that old. I have to recharge the AC and plug that little connector in down here to actually have AC again. But that aside, everything works as it should on this. And you can't go wrong with the GM 3800. And the trunk, if I can get the key out. You can haul at least 4 boxes in there, but there's that. I do have to do the oil change. For anyone curious, this is what I use. And this is the filter I put in it. There's the toolbox for going to the junkyard, which has fallen into these boxes. Which these boxes are not mine. I was helping a friend move and they just kind of got left in here. And then there's all the other... If you have an old rusty car, this is definitely something you need to invest in. Yeah, there ain't much to really say about the back. It's a big trunk. I can haul at least... I don't know, I had a bunch of fans in here on Fanimation. And you know, got the stickers and stuff. I did replace this antenna with this non-power one because the original one, the gasket was leaking and causing water to come into the trunk, which I got tired of, and it didn't even work anyway, so I just put a new antenna on it. As you can see, it's mounted there. It is the shitbox edition, apparently. My friend got me that for Christmas. These taillights are not the originals. I pulled those off another junkyard 98 in Toledo. Oddly enough, the same one I got a lot of parts from for this car. Yeah, there ain't much really to say. It's been a very reliable little car, even despite all the little dumb issues. Do a startup of it. Like I said, 122,109. The center stoplight likes to go in and out. And it always says that, even though it's actually accurate this time. But even after I change the oil, that never goes away. And I get about 14 mpg in town. Mid to upper 20s on the highway on this car. And as you can tell, she runs good. Radio does work, but the antenna needs hooked back up. This does work. All these buttons do different things. You got economy. Gallons used. Gallons remaining. And speed. There ain't much there. Oil, change oil. Gauges, oil pressure gauges. Oh yeah, that's another thing I replaced. An oil pressure sender. The original one went out and all my oil got clogged into it. So I was driving the car for like a week with barely any oil in it. Don't ask how that worked. Battery, tachometer, coolant, and back to the oil pressure. You got your destinations. This is like before GPS. Date and time. It's not accurate, obviously. And I think that's just a clear out button. And then you got the reset button. But I usually leave it on the range or whatever. Economy is what I leave it on usually. And then you got your test and trip reset. Lights, gear shifter, horn. And like I said in the original video, it has the original window sticker and owner's manual. This is for those wire wheel covers. It does have a trunk lock, which is cool. The ashtray, which got chipped up because I was trying to put the radio back in after it got serviced. So I need to get another ashtray for it. Although it really doesn't bother me. This little center console thing, also another junkyard find. Focus. What the heck is going on with you? There we go. Anyway, yeah, I pulled this out of a junkyard car. It actually is pretty nice to have that. Steering. I replaced the power steering cooler, which was one of the first things that went out on this. How do you reset that? There we go. But anyway, I am going to put you guys in the passenger seat. Let's take her for a little drive, shall we? Go leave the bingo. Anyway, as for the ride quality of this car, it's like driving a cloud. It's really comfortable, very good on the highway, very comfy on the highway actually. I drove this quite a few places, and aside from this brake light that comes on when you accelerate, which I don't know why it does that, it's not too bad. And go easy over these turns. But yeah, this car has been a very reliable, very good car. I can't complain with this thing. Thought about getting something different a few times, something that's less rusty. That's really the only problem with this car that I do not like is the rust valve. Otherwise, I've really grown to like this thing. No issues accelerating. Pull off on the speed. Hopefully the camera hasn't died yet. But of course there's a semi coming. A crap ton of cars coming actually. Almost a nice turn. Well yeah, I really do enjoy this car. Grown to really like this thing. At first I wasn't really sure about this thing when I first got it, but I figured I have a thing for these old 90s GM cars. Just old GM cars in general. But yeah. Parked next to the beige Buick. So yeah. Did it stop? I think it did. Oh wait, it's still going. Anyway, so I hope everybody enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and have a good one.